Morning. I hope we're all doing good. I'm just going to tweet to say that I'm live. But I hope everyone's had a decent Saturday of FPL. I'm kind of losing my voice because I went to the football yesterday. And it was quite a frustrating game. Bristol City drew 1-1 with Hull, who were down to 10 men. So I was shouting and screaming just a little bit. Yeah, my voice has gone a little bit. Alfie, Gurney, Evan, Laura, good to see you on. Dazzler, couple of members in the chat. Love to see it. I'm doing well, man. It's sunny here in the UK. I've just been out for a walk. Got a coffee. I said hello to a subscriber in Greg's. I don't know, that was pretty surprising. I don't know if he'll be in the stream today, but that was pretty cool. Just ordered me coffee in Greg's and someone says hello, which was really cool. So yeah, I've had a top morning. It's really nice when people come and say hello and you can talk FPL. Here's how I got on in FPL. Slight red arrow for me so far. I'm at 20k overall, but I've got Gabriel, Semenyo, Palmer, and Isak still to play. I don't know if that's good. Don't know if that's bad. We'll see. Unfortunately, got bloody Aina on my bench again. It appears whenever Aina scores points in FPL, he's on my bench. So he was on my bench again. I should have started him really against Man City, but come on. Did anyone predict Nottingham Forest to keep a clean sheet there? I thought they'd probably get a result in the game, but I did not expect them to keep Man City completely quiet. So I guess that shows just how impressive Forest can be, right? They were pretty decent. Andy's good to see you too, my mate. Laura, yeah. I'm not hopeful. I got to say, I think this is possibly the biggest gap between Man United and Arsenal I can ever remember. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. I hope it's not too bad for you. I will also take the Sales clean sheet. Agreed. Bench Raul Jimenez because what can you do? Alfie's benched him 3 times. You just got to play him, haven't you? Even in the tough fixtures. Yeah, Liverpool shipping goals. I think I'll certainly be glad to get rid of Trent next week. I think Trent will definitely be going for me. Yeah, Williams is decent, mate. Definitely. Morning, Jumping Muffin. Good to see you, Adam. Everyone with the waves. Let us know how you got on this week so far. What your rank is. How many points you're on. Who you love, who you hate in your team this week. I'll go through all the fixtures, talk about the results. I've got a quiz. Yeah, we'll be live for the next hour, basically. Morgan Rogers, yeah, I'd be glad to see the back of him as well. Got assistant manager on Graham Potter. That is interesting. I'll tell you what, with Newcastle being pretty ropey with injuries, could be worse, I suppose. I guess if Isak doesn't play, I've got Aina coming off the bench. So do I want Isak not to play? Actually, possibly, because he's so highly owned, it doesn't really matter what he does. So yeah, I kind of want Isak not to play, even though he's in my team, which is interesting. Dorwin US, good to see you. I think so, Alfie. I think I'm going to go for Clivert. I have Bowen on the bench, yeah. Always the way, mate. 53 points this week with 4 left. What do you think of Clivert, captain? I'm not sure I can do it. I think for me, it's Chris Wood. Let's have a quick look. We can look on Fantasy Football Hub. Toolbox, predicted points. Gameweek 29. What's wrong with the pictures? What's happening? I don't know what's going on with the zoom here. It's because I've got the screen in half. These are the top players for predicted points for Fantasy Football Hub. So yeah, we've got Haaland top. No real surprise to see Haaland top, I don't think. But, you know, given that Man City performance, particularly if you have to rip up your team to get him in, not sure it's worth it. Palmer's always going to be up there. I think if Cole Palmer does well against Leicester, that puts you in a difficult position, I guess. Semenyo's up there. Interestingly, Semenyo's ranked higher than Clivert, but there's barely anything in it. Got Foden up there, Wood up there, Bruno, Raul Jimenez. Lots of options. I think if my team stays as it is, just go back to my team. If my team stays as it is, zoom out 1. There we go. I think I'm just going to go Chris Wood. I think that fixture against Ipswich is pretty nice. Absolutely insane gamer. I always feel like when the captaincy is a little bit torn, that's the time to go different in Chase It for sure. Adam, 59 with Isaac, Palmer, Gabriel, Nwaneri to play. Nice place to be. Been a while since a good start. Nice one, mate. 59 points is a good place to be. Foden in there is surprising. Yeah, we'll see. Me too. Wood in 29, but that game week 30 and Captain Haaland looks, I don't know. Who have Liverpool got game week 30? I don't know. Salah has just broken the FPL point scoring record in a season, and it's game week 28. So I don't think that Haaland is all that much better than Salah, personally. Hunt in Trent as well, yeah. I think Gabriel's the one, mate. Yeah, Liam, it did feel like a loss yesterday, didn't it? It was such a frustrating game to watch. It was such a frustrating game to watch. I could just tell we just weren't going to score another goal. What can you do? I guess, still undefeated for a little while, but the fixtures this week are tough. Sheffield United and Burnley, isn't it? Tough games. Sorry, Sheffield United, Norwich, and then Burnley. Tough games. Wildcard, bench boost, assistant manager, free hit. No triple captain. I think I would consider free hit in 29 or 33. Bench boosting in 34 and then assistant managering 31, 32, 33. Potentially how I play it. Oh, sorry. The free hit's going to be really tough to play. It all depends on your team as well. Insane Gamer, you talked about a captain dilemma in Game Week 30 on the deadline stream. I remember that question. It's just far too early, mate, to say. You cannot decide your captain for 2 game weeks' time. You can't. All of those players could get injured in that time. You just don't know. Yeah, Salah is undoubtedly the king. Yeah, -8 for Haaland or not. Well, I wouldn't do it. I agree with Laura, You're ripping up your team to get him in for 1 game. I just don't think it's worth it. And I hope that Cole Palmer does really well this week to make it really hard for managers to sell him. I really hope Cole Palmer scores a hat-trick today. And then you've got a really tough job getting rid of him. Because after the Arsenal game, it's Spurs, Brentford, Ipswich, Fulham, Everton. Decent run. Numbers are still good. He might not have been getting the goals, but the underlyings are still there. It's just end product for him recently, but I think he'll come good. He's Cole Palmer. We all know how good he is. We all know his potential. Look at Cunha. We all get him from this week. Well, at least Gakpo didn't play and do well yesterday because I sold Gakpo for Cunha. My nightmare was that Gakpo would have started yesterday and scored a hat-trick. I don't think so, Adam. Right now, I'm torn. I gotta say, I'm torn. Rather than I don't think so, I'll just say I'm torn. Good morning, Harry. I hope you're doing well. Saka to Palmer. Other way round, mate. Yeah. Keep firing your questions in. We'll go for another 5 minutes or so, and then if you want, I'll do the quiz. I've got some quiz questions based on Game Week 28 so far. Great result for the Owls. He's happy. Good morning, Gunners Girl. I hope you're doing well. Big game for Arsenal today. Not so much Man United. If I could throw a game this season, I'd completely throw this one, to be honest. Oh, mate, Adam, I can't. I think I am one of the FPL managers that had the most faith in Haaland of anyone this season. So for me to say I don't want to bring Haaland back, I would imagine that's quite powerful. Newslock, I would actually consider playing with 10 because if you bring in a defender for a -4 hit, the defender you bring in has to keep a clean sheet or get an assist or score for it to be worth it. And I'm just not sure you can guarantee any defender to do that. West Ham, 2 clean sheets at the moment. One was the Gunners. Yeah, we'll see. Munoz essential. I think the 2 West Ham clean sheets are a bit of an anomaly, to be honest. Yeah, my rank has climbed some since I sold Haaland. Absolutely. Free hit 34 and wildcard 31 still look okay. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. It depends on the player that you need to buy for a hit as well. I'd say Jumping Muffin. It depends on who you need to buy for a hit. If you're buying a defender for a hit, so you don't have to field 10 players, like I just said to Newslock Champion, the defender you bring in has to score, assist, or get a clean sheet for it to be worthwhile. I'm just not sure that's the case. Yeah, Dean Henderson's probably the keeper. Although you could just, Sells is not bad at all either. Sells is not too bad at all. But he's probably, the 3 Palace to get are probably Henderson, Munoz, and Mateta, aren't they? Because Mateta's probably back for that time. I don't think Pope is absolutely guaranteed to start for Newcastle at the moment. He's not been that great. MVP player of the season in my team. Ooh, probably Chris Wood, mate. It's got to be Chris Wood. Yeah, Chris Wood. I've had him for a couple of spells in my team, and yeah, he's been good. Chris Wood's got to be Wood. Yeah, Sarah's been good. I'd agree. Yeah, he could be in as well. I just think Henderson and Munoz are probably better. I like the rotation thoughts there, Duncan, but yeah, I guess we'll see. I personally don't like 2 playing goalkeepers, but I guess if you're playing your wild card, you want to do so with your bench boost in mind, don't you? You want to play it in a way that you've got 4 playing players on your bench. So I guess it kind of does make sense. Tango plays 90. Yeah, let's see what he does. I don't think Pope's minutes are safe, I'll be honest. Cunha to Wood, Hall to Neco Williams. I like it. Good moves. Wasted my money. Well, we got a point. It wasn't a complete waste. It did feel like a loss, but we got a point, mate. We got a point. Is it time to bring back Haaland? I think it depends on your team, really. I think if you have to entirely rip up your team to get Haaland in, probably not worth it. But if you get him in a couple of moves, there's an argument for it. No bench, no wildcard, just a free hit. Just hang on for as long as possible, I reckon, Andy. That's what I'd do if I was you. Oh, my hands, by the way. I've been back in the gym for the first time since, lifting heavy since all my competitions. You can see my hands. But they are so calloused from going back to the gym this week. Is it worth it to get Sarr and Williams for Ward and Bednarek? Yeah, I don't mind that. Bednarek's just stinking your team out, isn't he? Yeah, we'll see Harry's army. The thing is with Coventry is quite a lot of their results have come like in the last minutes of games, and I don't think I don't think it's sustainable. But I do think Coventry have they got a good team, to be fair. I don't moisturise, no. Would moisturising actually get rid of calluses, though? Because calluses are as a result of like my hands being injured from lifting the weights and then like hard skin growing to protect them. So I'm not sure moisturising would actually work. Yeah, again though, it's not possible to keep it out long term. It's not a thing. Might even play 10 this week. Got Munoz. Yeah. Could do worse. I would probably get rid of Trent though. I'm just not sure Trent is worth the money long term. Although we say that, Have a quick look at his points. I could get gloves, but then you say that, but then he returned in his last. Oh my god, yeah, his points have been insane, haven't they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of his last 9 games he returned in. Yeah, I could get some lifting gloves, that's true. Just love raw dogging it, what can I say? Alright, we'll calm down. We'll calm down. Does anyone want to do a quiz? We're sort of at 1:15. We can do a quiz based on everything that's happened in Game Week 28 so far. How about a quiz? I'll be buying Haaland. Yeah, it just depends, Peter, on when you think the best time to free hit is, really. 65 points off 2. How many points am I on? Let's have a look. I got 1949, so I'm what, 51. We're closer, me and you. How many points is number 1 overall on? This isn't a quiz question. Wow, 2,110. Interesting teams. Oh, he got massive unlucky there with Marmouche, didn't he, this guy? Saeem, 2-1-10. There we go. Where's our mate Alex? Where's he to? 27th, still smashing it. Or Blueberries. He's got some good players to go as well. I like Bowen. I think Bowen could be decent this week. Is Paquetá injured at the moment? Sorry, hit my mic. He is. So Bowen's probably on penalties. If Paquetá's still injured. Sorry, I'm just sorting my mic out. There we go. Right, let's do a quiz. No one said they wanted to do a quiz, but I'm going to do a quiz. Question number 1. Who is the top scoring player in Game Week 28 so far? Everyone should be able to get this. Sorry, I'm just typing something a sec. It's going to be Palmer. Interesting. Sorry, I was just typing something. Someone turn him off. No. It's Mo Salah. So well done, everyone that said Salah. Sorry, I was just typing a tweet. Question number 2. Who's that? Can anyone guess who that is? All of these quiz questions are relevant for Game Week 28. So this is a player that did something in Game Week 28. So who is this? Oh, wow. Loads of answers flying in. Loads of answers. Huddy Oddy, Gibbs White, Smallbone, Saar, Munoz. Interesting. I'll give up the answer now. The answer is Callum Hudson-Odoi. Got that little ear piercing in there. So well done everyone that said that. I don't know, is it? I think his hair looks like that at the moment, to be fair. It is Callum Hudson-Odoi, so well done everyone that said that. Next question. Let's see who did their research. So who scored maximum BPS, so bonus point system points, in the Palace versus Ipswich game? Who got max BPS in that game? Don't know, don't care. Are you an Ipswich fan, Peter French? Oh, it's all coming in. It's all coming in. Looks like a tie between Sarr and Henderson as to what people think the answer is. Put you out of your misery. The answer is Dean Henderson. It's close. Sarr on 36, but Henderson is on 38. Made 7 saves in that game. Clean sheet. Absolutely smashed it. So it is indeed Dino. Indeed, Adam. Dino. Let us know what you guys are on out of 3. We've had 3 questions of the 5 so far, so let us know what you're on. Anyone on 3 out of 3? We've had a couple of interesting questions in there, so I'll be quite impressed if anyone gets that. They changed the bonus. Oh, God. Don't do this to me. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I have been absolutely robbed. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to formally apologise. I would like to formally apologise. That's insane. The answer is Ismaila Sarr. They changed it. As you could tell, last night I did these quiz questions, and they've changed it. So I wholeheartedly apologise to anyone that said Dean Henderson, but the answer is Ismaila Sarr. Absolutely rigged, indeed. Sargate. Open the can of worms. Conspiracy theories. Here we go. Bonus points changed. Sorry, guys. It was Ismaila Sarr. Thank you for notifying me of that one. Next question then. Who's that? Yeah, I'll resign. Don't worry. Goodbye, ladies and gents. It's over. My YouTube career is over. Small boner. Oh, that was so funny. It made me die. The answer, it's not small boner. It's Darwin Núñez. So well done everyone that said Darwin Núñez. I'm not sure. Nixie said Darwin. That was it. Other people going for small bone, and I, my throat nearly died then. That was quite funny. That was a good one. All right. Question number 5. Final question. How many goals have been scored in Game Week 28 so far? How many goals have been scored in Game Week 28 so far? People might have done their research for this question. We'll see. Just queuing up the next thing. Joe Eppo, he is prepared, this guy. Love it. Absolutely love it. The answer is 12 goals. So well done, everyone that said 12 goals. Go back to this screen now. Let us know what you got in the quiz out of 5. I hope you enjoyed that little quiz. I hope you enjoyed that. I appreciate your preparation, Joe. Nixie got 4. Well done, mate. Glenn DeMarco, you didn't get 5 out of 5 because you said it was small bone. And you also didn't type anything for the number of goals that were scored. So I'm not sure I can give you that, mate. Oh, you did. You typed 12. But you did say small bone, so you got it wrong. Muppet Seller, is he an actual player? Who is an actual player? Who are you talking about there? Yeah, that's how... Yeah, Glenn, you little scammer. How many times have you done that to me? This is the first time I've noticed it, so I'm going to... I'm going to be careful about that one. What's the pick? I'll show you. So, I go to, back at home where I live, is Glastonbury Festival. I'm in this picture somewhere, I think. And yeah, it's a monthly calendar for Glastonbury Festival, basically. And there's a picture of acts from 2024 that were there. So this was February's picture. I don't know who's on stage for this one. I don't think I was there, but that's just a screen with fire on it. And then the crowd, obviously March. And I've actually remembered to change it to March as well. This is where I go in the night time to have a rave. It's pretty cool, actually. It's called the Temple. Yeah, that's just the site. It's crazy big, isn't it? It's my birthday month. June, I'm going again this year. It's in June, so that's a view you get on the hill. Very nice. What we got in July? Anything interesting? There you go. I think that's Mr. Blobby, isn't it? August. Oh, the red arrows come on every year and fly over and wake us all up, which is quite cool. What else we got? The cider bus. I was there this year at the cider bus, dressed as Marge Simpson. They converted an old military helicopter into a DJ booth as well, which was pretty cool. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Anyway, I'll go back to March and hang it back up again. Oh, that was Neil Ruddock. Poor Neil Ruddock. You've done him an absolute disservice there. They've done the lineup for Glastonbury this year. Actually, we'll have a quick look. I'll tell you what. I thought I was better from my cold, and then I started talking. This is who we've got going this year. I'm quite excited for it, actually. There's the lineup this year. You can judge. But, oh, there's who I'm going to see this year. Mr. Blobby is a bit weird, isn't he, to be fair? I'll give you that. He is a bit creepy. He is a bit creepy. We were talking about kids' TV shows on the Deadline stream, actually. And I was talking about Bill and Ben, the Flower Pot Men, and how creepy they were. Yeah, there's the lineup. I'll get that off screen now. I feel very, very fortunate that I grew up in that area, so I get a ticket every year. Very lucky. Noel Edmonds still scares me as an adult. That's pretty valid, to be fair. I'll give you that. I love that, Shane. That sounds huge. Noel Edmonds is the guy that... Does he still do Deal or No Deal? I don't know. But he did Deal or No Deal, I'm pretty sure. But I'm guessing he was like a children's TV presenter back in the day. Yeah, can't confess to know a whole lot about Noel Edmonds other than his deal or no deal shenanigans. Stephen Mulhern. Oh, he's doing bloody everything, isn't he? Should we have a look at the fixtures? We're talking about deal or no deal. Should we have a look at we'll talk through the fixtures, shall we? So we had Forest 1, Man City 0. Gotta say, I expected Forest to get a result in this game. By the way, I haven't asked for this yet. I don't know how many likes are on, but if you haven't liked the stream yet, please do. I'd really appreciate that. Helps boost it in the algorithm for me, and it's completely free. All you got to do is click like. I'd really appreciate it if you could leave a like rating on the stream. So yeah, I did expect Forest to get a result in this game. I won't lie. I did think they could draw it, but what I didn't expect is for Man City not to score. I thought they would score, but there you go. Goal for Hudson-Odoi, assist from Gibbs-White. Sales with a clean sheet, 3 saves. Max bonus for Hudson-Odoi. Murillo up there for bonus. Sal's got some bonus too. And yeah, I had Aina on my bloody bench. Aina just always returns when he's on my bench. So I guess the lesson is never bench Aina. And Forest have got Ipswich next. So in my latest video, buy and avoid video, I really think I would go all in on Forest defence. If I didn't have triple Forest, I'd buy as many defenders as I could fit in for their game against Ipswich. Because then after Ipswich, excuse me, I just coughed into the mic. Because after Ipswich, it's Man United at home. And if they can keep a clean sheet against Man City at home, I think they can probably keep one against Man United at home as well. So yeah, I do like Forest for the next couple of weeks. Brighton and Fulham, bloody João Pedro scoring again. He actually put up some decent numbers in his last game. To be fair, in his last 3 games, he's put up decent numbers. 4 returns in his last 3 games after pretty much every man and his dog has sold him. He got benched in Gameweek 25, and after that, he's got 4 returns in 3 games. Incredible. He's got Man City away, but I mean, come on. Aston Villa, Man City, Leicester, Brentford, West Ham, Newcastle, Wolves. I mean, all of those fixtures are not too bad either. Bloody João Pedro. Van Heck with a return. Someone was asking me if they should start Van Heck this week. I think I said to start him. I hope I did. I don't know if they're in the chat. But, yeah, interesting. João Pedro got the max bonus. Obviously, Raul Jimenez scored as well. A yellow card for Robinson, and because he conceded 2 goals, he came away with nothing. And yeah, bonus for Pedro, Raul Jimenez, and Van Heck. Crystal Palace. Goal for Ismail Assar. Chilwell's now starting for them. That's interesting. Did he play many minutes? Oh, he played 18 minutes. Okay. 7 saves and a clean sheet for Dean Henderson. 2 bonus points. Assar with a goal, max bonus. 11-pointer. Yeah, max bonus for Sarr. Another clean sheet for Munoz. He was up there for bonus points. Didn't quite get it. He was 1 BPS away from bonus points. Put up 0.47 XGI in that game, so could quite easily. He must have had a big chance to score, or maybe a couple of accumulated chances. So yeah, he's on 9 clean sheets plus 8 goals. So what's that? 17 returns from 27 starts as a 4.5 million defender. I think that's pretty good. And I think from Game Week 29 onwards, considering double game weeks, etc., he's going to be a pretty mean option. Most people are going to have him in their team, I think. Liverpool 3, Southampton 1. Will Small Boner, we'll call him Small Boner from now on. He obviously got the first goal. 2 goals for Salah, 2 penalties. A goal for Darwin Núñez. Assists for Darwin and Luis Diaz. 3 saves for Alisson. Max bonus for Mo Salah. I don't think there's too much to say on that. And he got 2.19 XGI as well, did Salah. Became the highest scoring player in FPL history in a single season, and it's Game Week 28. So yeah, he's broken the FPL point scoring record in Game Week 28, which is just insane. So yeah, well done, Mo Salah. Do you think, based on that he's going to prove to be the best captain? Is he now the best captain this week? We'll see how Palmer gets on, but I think he's going to have to go some to get a 15-pointer. Next game, Brentford Villa. A little bit disappointed in Brentford this game. I think if you're a Wissa and Mbumo double-up owner, you'd feel a bit robbed. I did expect Brentford to score in this game. You know, Villa are always a little bit rubbish after playing Champions League midweek, but they weren't. They were good. They won 1-0, kept a clean sheet as well. I thought Brentford would do a bit better. I'm just going to have a look at Wissa and Mbumo. Oh, yeah, sorry, Salah has played. No, he's only played 28. Because they had a blank. So he has played 28 fixtures, right? Oh, he's played 29. How does that work then? Because he had a blank. He's played 29. Fair enough. My mistake. Let's go down. Mbumo. 2 doubles, of course. Of course. What did he put up? Oh, Mbumo was quiet. 0.09 XGI in that game. Wissa, 0.43. Both a bit quiet. Both a bit quiet. Watkins with a goal. He obviously blanks in game week 29, but after that, the fixtures aren't amazing to be fair. But he's got a double, potential double game week coming up later on. And I don't know, is he on penalties? Who is the Villa penalty taker? Asensio got benched, didn't he? Which I didn't really expect. So yeah, be interested to see who is the Villa penalty taker. And finally, can't say I was full of excitement about Wolves and Everton. One player there was a bit of excitement about was Marshall Munetsi. 5 million, just signed for Wolves, I believe. He's got decent minutes in his last few games. 0.61 XGI per 90, which is, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the same as Justin Kluivert. But unfortunately, he came off at half-time. I think he could be injured. But he would have been a nice option if for game week 29. But yeah, he scored and went off at half-time. Everton-wise, I'm not sure I'm too excited about Everton assets. One thing to say about Pickford as well is his saves since David Moyes came in. His saves have really dried up as well. He's barely made, I think, 5 saves in one game, but at the other games it's like 2-1. He's not done too well for saves recently. Usually I really like Jordan Pickford as an FPL goalkeeper because he gets a good amount of saves and clean sheets, but he's not really getting the saves recently. Next fixture is West Ham in 29. That's a good game. And then it gets a bit horrible. Liverpool, Arsenal, West Ham, Forest, Man City. So they basically play the entire top 4 in the next 5 fixtures. And then they got Chelsea after that. So that is a disgusting run for Everton, actually. Basically the entire top 6. Ipswich, Fulham, Southampton and Newcastle after that, though. So yeah, pretty tough fixtures for Everton coming up. We'll go here. I don't think so, Cheetos. I don't think I can... I can get him. So that's a lie to say that I can't get him, but I'm just not sure on what I'm going to do yet. Good morning, Top 10 Travel, mate. I hope you're doing well. I appreciate all your kind comments on my second channel videos. Am I watching any of the games later? I've got a really busy afternoon. I said this on Deadline stream yesterday, but unfortunately my granddad's been in hospital for the last few weeks and he's finally home now. But it's been quite a stressful time for my mum. So I'm going to take her out for lunch today. So I'm going to do that. So that'll take up a few hours. And then I'm going to go home and see him. So I probably won't have a whole lot of time for watching games. But yeah, it's for the best, right? I'd much rather do that, no offence, than watch the football. But I'll have a video coming out later on. I'll do a free hit draft. And then I've got a lad coming around to view the spare room that's going in my flat because my flatmate's moving out, so I've got a really busy day today. It's quite stressful, isn't it, getting a new person in to live with you? You don't know anything about them, and then they've just got to commit to living with you. I'm sure we'll work that one out. What's everyone else's plans for today? What are you guys up to? Who am I captaining? If I don't go for Haaland, I'll go for Chris Wood, I think. Best Hall and Cunha replacements. If you don't have Chris Wood, get him. Haaland. Best Hall replacements. Probably a Forest defender. Probably a Forest defender at the moment. Absolutely family first, man. Absolutely. Sunbathing. To be fair, the UK is not too bad today. I'm not sure you could get my chest out just yet, but the weather in the UK is pretty good. I also have spent a little bit of time thinking about what I want to do in the summer for a holiday as well. Mirza, I'd say that hit is worth it if you captain Chris Wood. I'd say that hit is worth it if you make him your captain. If you haven't already, by the way, guys, please leave a like on the stream. I'd really, really appreciate that. I'll be live for another 20 minutes or so. Then I'm going to head off and go to lunch with my mum, if that's all right. Hopefully I answered your question there, Mirza. Mirza. Sorry if I've incorrectly pronounced that. Shallow Grave. I've never heard of that. Is that a TV show or a film? I'm not really big on TV or film. I spend so much time working on this YouTube channel that I don't have time. I don't have time to watch telly, really. Sorry, guys. Won't be a sec. I'll watch Shallow Grave regarding finding a flatmate. Do I want to watch that before or after they come and visit? Because I can afford to live here on my own, but the idea of, like, I was thinking about this in bed the other day. The idea of I could afford to live in this place on my own. It's a lovely flat, but I would have no, like, I just wouldn't save any money at all. And I just know I'd be happy living here on my own, but I just know I was like pissing money away. So I have to get someone in, basically. But I guess there's no rush for it if I could afford to live here, right? Hey, do you think it's worth taking a -4 to get a goalkeeper for 29? You take a hit definitely before. Oh my god, I don't think I have time. Give me a quick summary in a message, please. I don't think I'm gonna be able to watch it. Goalkeeper for a hit. The goalkeeper you bring in has to return for the hit to be worth it. Good morning, Alex. Hope you're doing well, mate. Tom, I'm not sure I would sell Wissa. I think if you're making transfers for Gameweek 29, you want to take out players who blank. I'd keep the faith with Wissa. I don't think his fixture is too bad. Well, mate, I'm not going to be able to watch it, so you're going to have to tell me. Or not. If you don't want to tell me, that's cool, but I'm not going to be able to watch it. So I appreciate you. I appreciate the suggestion, but I'm really not going to be able to watch it. I'd let the weekend's games play out, Meknath, before deciding on who to bring in for Cunha. We might get something interesting that happens in the next few games, so I wouldn't nail on it. I think Wissa's decent, but yeah, I just wait on this week to finish before nailing on that decision. Either my goalkeeper gets 2 or 6 points. Well, that's not entirely true, is it? Because your goalkeeper could concede 2 goals and get 0. They could concede 2 goals and get sent off and get minus points. You know, you just don't know. Is it worth taking a -4 or -8 if I got a full team playing? But issue is that the fixtures they're playing. In order to you take a hit. It's quite simple, really. You know, you take hits if the player you're bringing in, you strongly believe will score 4 or more points than the player you're selling. It's that simple. And as Joe says, there as well, looking to bring in a defender for a hit. If you bring in a defender for a hit, the defender you're bringing in has to keep a clean sheet or get an attack in return. That's it. I know I'm doing a live, like, knee-jerky, reaction-y stream, Meknath, but I think that's probably the best thing to do for you. Just wait. Especially, like, if you get an injury to someone else in your team, for example, or just anything could happen today that could scarper your team plans. Even if it's not a player that you, like, directly own, it could kind of break the game. Excuse me, guys. That was a big yawn, wasn't it? That was a big yawn. I'd only take a hit for a midfielder or forward. I think so too. I wanted to do Bruno for Palmer, Haaland for Isak, and Aït-Nouri for Trent. No, I'm not sure I'd do that. I'm not sure I would sell Palmer for a hit. I'm not sure I'd do that. I don't think Aït-Nouri's good enough. New manager, he's not quite as attacking, and Wolves still can't keep clean sheets. Haaland, he's good, but I think he'll be all right next week, but I don't think you need him desperately. And the idea of selling Palmer for Bruno, I don't like. I wouldn't do that. Yeah, I don't feel any massive rush to get rid of Robinson, to be honest, Avil Khan. Why did you make that move, though, Meknath? Why did you make that move? Because that's the reason you did it is the mistake, as opposed to just actually making the move. If it was a well thought out and justified transfer and it just didn't work out, that isn't necessarily a mistake in my mind, I don't think. That's how I think about transfers sometimes. Oh, my voice is starting to fade a little bit. I'll stay live for a couple more minutes and then I think I'll give it a rest if that's okay. I'll go on this screen. We can have a little one-on-one chat. How about that? What do people think of the little goatee as well? Trying our best to a bit more grown up at the moment. Is Marmoush a good option then instead of Haaland for Isak? No, we didn't even play this week, mate. So no, I probably wouldn't say so. Good to see you, Jess. I hope you're doing well. It has been a long time. Yeah, I hope you're doing good. Unfortunately, I'm going to be wrapping up the stream soon because I'm losing my voice. I was shouting at Bristol City players from the stands yesterday. And I have to record a video today, so I want to save my voice so I can actually get through it. I'm not sure what to do. Yeah, I'll go back to the screen. I don't know why I went for this. Let's just go back to Robinson. What's his data been like? Not attacking at all. Like less than 0.1 XGI in his last few games. Oh, then the fixtures do get crap, don't they? Bear with us. Have a quick look at Krellin for his fixtures. What is Robinson's potential double? Is it even that good? Here we go. You see that? So Fulham's double, Chelsea, Southampton. I guess that's not too bad of a double, actually, is it? Okay, so yeah, the double, the colourblind. I really struggle with this. Yeah, it looks like 33 is the most likely. Yeah. Cheers, Cole, mate. Got to look after the family, haven't we? Not sure what to do with Robinson. I just think I've got bigger fish to fry in my team, really. And the fact he plays in 29. Just got to keep him, haven't you? Yeah, Mechnath. Chasing those price rises never usually pays off. Never usually pays off. I changed captain to Palmer last minute. I hope that doesn't hurt too much. Well, I hope it doesn't hurt too much too, mate. I'm quite happy with Salah. I've got my 2 goals. I got my 15 points. I slept quite easy last night. Yeah, I know I got a little red arrow, but going down 973 places is like probably caused by 1 point. So I don't really worry too much. I think I might end it there though, if that's all right, folks. Ooh. I'm going to save my voice. I think I'm going to take I'm in between taking a risk and recording a free hit video straight after this because quite a lot of the players I've got in the free hit draft play today. So I should probably wait for these 2 games to finish, to be fair. Yeah. Let's see what Fantasy Football Hub says the best free hit team is. And Arkanos asked as well, so let's have a look. So this is the Fantasy Football Hub AI free hit team, which is interesting. What would I do differently? I think I would have Sells in goal, and I'd have Milenkovic instead of Timber, and I'd have Kluivert instead of Semenyo. And I think that's pretty much a free hit team. And the wildcard team's here if you want it, which looks pretty good to be fair. Everyone's joining the chat as I'm about to go. Unfortunately, my voice is fading, so I think I'm going to rest up. Love that, Mechnath. God is great indeed, man. I think you should take an off day. I had an off day earlier on in the week, Jess. I did a race on Sunday a week ago while I was ill. It was horrendous, to be honest. I was like coughing my guts up behind the block. It was not good, but I still did a decent race. I'll show you. I won. I swam at the Wales National Long Course Championships in Swansea. I don't know how I managed to get into a Welsh Nationals, but I won a bronze medal. There you go. You see that? A bronze medal. Got some Welsh stuff on it. I don't know what that says. But I think, there you go. Swim Wales, long course. Oh, it doesn't work. It's like inside out. You see that? Anyway, bronze medal. And then I paid for it as a result, basically. I got really ill, so I had to take Monday and kind of Tuesday off work, basically. Right. I'm going to shoot off now. Take care, everyone.